So, a bit of a breaking news update coming in for you guys, and this time from the world of badminton. A bit of an unfortunate news because there was an expectation that perhaps you could have seen an Indian champion in the All England tournament. Unfortunately, that has not proven to be the case as Lakshya Sen ended up losing to Lin Chun Yi in the All England Open final, and it was, to put it politely, a fairly comprehensive loss. Lakshya Sen making it into the final in itself was a pretty massive thing because his form had been kind of up and down and going everywhere else prior to this. Unfortunately, though, there was also some hope that given the fact that he had even made it as far as the final, perhaps you could have seen a little bit of a fight from Lakshya and that he could have potentially caused another upset to ensure that he would actually bring the All England title home. But unfortunately, that is not to be. In fact, as I said, the actual reading, the way of the result is pretty one-sided. Lin ended up winning the first game 21-15 and then ended up winning the second game 22-20. Again, it does suggest that Lakshya was very much in the match for the most part. Unfortunately, when it came to the decisive moments, he was ending up second best, and that really proved to be his undoing in this particular case because again 21-15 suggests that yes, he stayed in touching distance. However, as I said, the crucial moments he did end up actually falling short, and then in the second game too, yes, it reached 22-20, so it reached a point where he had to force him to get an advantage before he could actually end up getting the victory. But the fact that he sealed it in straight games, a disappointing thing really for Lakshya because again he would have hoped that he could have taken it deep, could have taken it longer. He ended up falling short in the end. I mean, it was an unfortunate one really for India because again he staged a brilliant comeback in the second game, but Lin, having caught the momentum at that point in time, ended up closing the game out just fine. And I think that is where it ended up being the difference maker. The difference between Lin and Lakshya was that Lin, once he found momentum, he didn't let it go. And as far as Lakshya was concerned, he just didn't find any major momentum. He was able to stay in touching distance. Even the first game, he didn't lose by a massive margin. But the fact is that he was still not able to hang on long enough to ensure that he could actually be in touching distance of actually winning a game and or by extension going on to win the title. So that is the breaking news update. Heartbreak for Lakshya Sen, but of course it's a good showing from him overall, and one hopes that he can take some heart from this and actually go on to, let's say, win more tournaments in the future. Of course, winning All England will remain a dream, but he's still young and it's something that can still come his way. So that's the breaking news update for you guys. Thanks so much for joining us. As always, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon to follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, X and Facebook, and stay tuned for more such updates from the world of sport.